Hello everyone, I think we're just about ready to get going. Nice to see you all here. Something else missing here, I'm not on the screen, am I? Hope the volume's alright, let me know. Hello there, Paul from Hong Kong. Who else we got there? Someone from Italy? Icor? Is that? Royal Ambassador from Peterborough. Den Fisher, hello there from Lincoln. Nice to see you all here. Thanks for coming along and joining me. Pretty cool. All Primetime from Germany. Shark Media, hey there. Hello there, Disenfranchised. Yes, I used to live stream. It's been a couple of years, hang on there. And there we go. Hello everyone. Hope you're doing all right. Been a long time since we've streamed last, isn't it? 2 years, I think. Yeah. I think 2 years. Might have even been 3. So, you know, thought time to get going again. We've moved house in a new area now. Got a nice room, nice studio area. So making things much easier to do this. So we'll see how it goes. So we got there. Chris Makey, hello there. Writing's a little bit small. I need to bring that up in size. Can't read your chat. Shan, nice to see you here. Happy Easter to you too, mate. Hope you're doing alright. Nice to see you. Oh, Spatula. Everyone's here today. Spatula. Great to see you too. I'm going on there with chat now. I've got too many chat windows. Ah, I see. That's because I've magnified the text. Moonhopper, is that Star Citizen music you can hear? Yes, it is. It is Star Citizen. We're going to actually jump into Star Citizen today. Yep, bit of Star Citizen, Matt. So basically, the idea of these streams is going to be not necessarily just to go through full-on gameplay. I'm looking at getting some B-reel for my videos. So B-reel footage for Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, I guess, at some point. Microsoft Flight Simulator, basically all that lovely footage you see of me when I'm flying around in the games. So the idea is to film some of that whilst we're streaming, so I can kind of chill out and just chat with everyone. So hopefully that's all good. Look, Scampy, hello there. Right, so give me a minute and we're hopefully... Can't move that window. Icor, Elite Dangerous has been breaking your heart lately. Yeah, mate, I know exactly how you feel about that one. I think we kind of all feel the same. What's to say that hasn't already been said? Okay. So... there we go. Space Engine. Yep, that was a screenshot from Space Engine. Revco. Yep, we're live. Katie, content with Elite Dangerous. Yep, I can understand that. The Elite Dangerous as a game is alright. It's the problem there is, well, kind of how it's been managed. But, you know, not here to talk about too much about Elite today. We want to have a look at Star Citizen, I guess. Basically, like I was saying to everyone, we're here to get some B-reel footage. So I'm going to go out and get a ship and then have a look at some locations and just basically not crash into a chair there, not trip over the chair. And go get a ship and try and record some footage. Assuming everything goes to plan. I think the frame rate's looking not too bad there. I'll get it on for night time, a bit dusk there, so a little bit on the cold side. Old Doug, hey mate, nice to see you there. Not quite ready to buy Odyssey yet, maybe at a 60% sale. Oh, you're right. Yep, it's zoomed in. Let's get that fixed. There we go. Not much fun, is it, looking at the corner of the screen there? I think that's a bit better, isn't it? Thank you for that. Samuel, hey there. No, this is Star Citizen. Well, Orange, we're actually on the PTU here today, primarily because I've got a whole selection of ships available on the test server. Stability is meant to be alright, I guess, on the main server. On the test server, it can be a bit all over the place, so I guess we'll go and find out, won't we? When the lift comes, if the lifts work. Alex, check out the new Hurston Hospital. Certainly go and have a look at that. That's assuming the lifts work. Come on. Perhaps I didn't press the button. I'll take responsibility for that at the moment. Let's see. Mr. Scampy, do I think it will make it into... Oh, I didn't think we had a lift there. I had a blank screen. Do I think it will make it into VR? Honestly, no idea. I try not to look too far ahead when it comes to Star Citizen because, well, you never know. But I've heard there's plans for VR in Star Citizen at some point. But, you know, we'll kind of wait and see what happens, I guess. Can you give us my computer specs? Hey there, Almost Pilot. I'm running this on a Ryzen 7 5800X and a RTX 3080. It's a little bit not great. We'll see how it picks up when we move in. What's the best SSD for Star Citizen? I've got mine running on a M2, an NVMe drive. Can't remember what drives they are actually. Maybe they're Corsair ones. I have had a bit of a look at the No Man's Sky update, Commissar, yes. I was actually thinking about streaming that today as well, so you know, maybe we'll swap over to another game later on in the day. I think, is this the new, is this some new area? Maria, Pure of Heart. I believe this is actually some new stuff added in 3.17. Jan, did my model car at the back have a crash or isn't it done yet? Let's have a look. Have a look at that.
It takes everyone working together to build a healthy and thriving community. That's why Hurston Dynamics,
I think,
so
if we can get
proud to
myself
carry on our lasting
back on the screen here.
at Maria Pure
There we go.
Hospital,
This
where we all work
one is
together for better health.
Lego car. If that's I don't know if you can still hear me from there. It's about
Attention all Hurston Dynamics employees.
80% done
Please
now, I
inform your
think.
manager
We're getting there with it.
immediately before
So
taking medical leave. An authorized medical exemption form is required as
hopefully shouldn't be too much longer.
perform your duties.
Yeah, it's one heck of a Lego car. I think 3,000 pieces or 3,500 pieces.
Welcome to the Maria Pure of Heart Hospital, a non-profit medical facility dedicated to improving the health of all members of the extended Hurston Dynamic family of employees and the community of Lorville since 2889.
So I haven't actually had a look around this room yet. So those of you that don't play Star Citizen, it does have a full-on medical gameplay. Basically, when you die, you end up in the hospital here.
In her book, Dynamics of a Mindful
Which
Life,
can be a bit of a
Maria
pain
Hurston
because, you know, you've got a whole
that
area
good health
to,
is the foundation upon which all
whole
successful
journey to get back into your ship again. I'm going to get myself lost here. There we go. Oh, we're back round near the starport again, aren't we? Oh no, Metro Centre. Residences. Well, I'm going to go back the way I come before I get myself totally lost here because this is new to me. And we want to get out in a ship. Hello, Beer Keg. Surprised to see me live. Yes, it's been a while. Semoth. Yes, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Nice to see you here as well. So, we want the train station, don't we? spaceport. I hope the frame rate's kind of looking alright for you guys. One of the other reasons I wasn't able to stream at the previous house is an absolutely lousy internet connection. I had like a 2 megabit up connection, which just really wasn't good enough for live streaming. But we're now on, should be leaving. Yeah, we're leaving. We're now on 50 megabit here, so yeah, a little bit better.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Hey there, Alex. YouTube. Hello there. Are there any sandworms in the game yet? No. I think they kind of appeared once in a demo a long time ago, and then that was kind of it. They didn't ever make it into the game. One of those controversial subjects.
Do not lock doors.
Right, so Ninja, hello there. Someone from New York. How's the weather over there? Alex Jadu, yes, I'm British. Actually, born in the southeast of England, but we recently moved up to the north of England. So, yeah. Southeastern England accent, in case you're wondering.
Welcome to the ASOC.
Right, the challenge is going to be to see if these ships actually turn up. Ah, we've got one single ship. Now I'm starting to wonder if I even logged into the PTU. Let's have a look. Yeah, we are still on the PTU. I guess we're only getting one ship here, which will be the ship I've got on my account. Oh, we got a bunch of money though, so we'll buy some other ships. Okay. Sometimes on the PTU they give you a selection of ships. Sometimes they don't. So we're going to go over to the little shipyard over here or the ship rental store and buy Vantage Rentals and buy ourselves a ship. Extra, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go for an Avenger Titan, I think, for this time around, and then we'll get a. It's also we've got that, and see if we can also get ourselves a Constellation. I think Constellation's still one of my favourite ships. We're going to rent that as well. The Kobold, hello from northern Sweden. Nice to see you there. Yep, great to be streaming again. Great to be streaming again. It's been a long while, like I said early on. Right, so let's go collect this ship. So, like I say, for those of you that have only just joined, the purpose of this stream is for me to collect some B-reel footage. So the footage you see me playing in the background when I'm making my videos, when I'm just talking away and narrating the videos, we're going to go collect some of that footage. So we take the Avenger Titan. So yeah, basically you're here with me on the trip to collect some in-game footage.
Your vehicle has been delivered to
Pretty
the
straightforward,
location.
just making sure I've got my controller over there. Hangar 6. So yeah, pretty straightforward, nothing too deep going on here, no missions or anything like that, just a bit of chilling out, chatting with you guys. This Kelly, please read your comment above. Sorry if I'm missing a few comments here. Ever thought about doing narration of any sort? Would love to hear an audio book. You know, I get asked that quite often. Perhaps it's something I should consider, I don't know. I'm not even sure how I'd get into that, to be honest. What was my first space game? Oh wow, now you're asking. That would have been Star Raiders on the Spectrum 48, I think. Space Raiders, Star Raiders, I can't remember which it was called now. Very, very primitive. And then, hold on, I've got another one up here. Then in the early 90s, it was one of my favourite ones was Star Glider 2. That's probably blurry on the camera there. Amiga game. Excellent games. That's where the whole idea of space whales come from. Whales in space. Right, we're going to get ourselves to Spatula. Am I going to read 50 Shades of Grey? Well, that would be one to narrate, wouldn't it? I kind of would like to narrate or read the Go the F to Sleep. That's one I've always thought about doing. An Atari STE, I had one of those, Ollie, and eventually got an Amiga. I've come in the wrong. Got out the hangar with this with the other guy, didn't I? I've come out the wrong hangar. Yeah, Neil, the 48K, one of my favourite computers. I was very young when I had that, just 7, but a lot of good experiences with that. Thank you, Craig, and you're very welcome. X-Wing, 10 frames a second. Yep, the good old days, eh? Right, so let's see about getting ourselves up into... what's going on here? Ship's moving? That was weird. See what's happened out the front here. Yeah, it looks like our ship moved around a bit there. What on earth was that about? Uh, 1440p, you're not stressing the CPU. Yeah, that's why I wanted to keep it light, and I didn't want to stream in 4K. Performance so far seems okay, Cyber, but we'll we'll see how it goes. Let's get ourselves out of here. So, Mr. Wedst, sorry for getting your name wrong there. This is Star Citizen, this game. Basically about flying spaceships. And that's literally all we're going to be doing here. You can get involved in combat. Go and do a bit of first-person shooting. There's lots of missions, a little bit of trading. Well, I say lots of missions. There's a reasonable amount of missions. But we're not doing any of that. We're just going on a sightseeing tour. Very dark out there. So this is Lorville. Those of you that have never seen Star Citizen before, this is one of the cities. We're on the planet... I lost track of where I am. Planet Hurston. Are we on Hurston here? I think we're on Hurston here. So very, very dark because it's night time at the moment, but... Right. Hello there, Tweed. Sorry, Snoke, I'm probably misreading a few of the comments. Okay, so there we have it. Perhaps a little bit on the dark side. Our Avenger Titan, and we are heading out into space. I'm going to get rid of my camera there just for a minute because I want to capture some footage here. This is actually a bit on the dark side, to be perfectly honest, but... Okay, Extra. I'll catch you another time, okay? Hey me, yep, this is 3.17. We're on the PTU. This is my human face. My ant face is, that's reserved. Hey Raptor, nice to see you. How you doing, mate? Get back to streaming. Been a while, hasn't it? Certainly been a while. So, are we getting ourselves up into space yet? That is the question. We're up, it looks like. Nice the visuals over there. Let's see what we can get. So, let's get just a bit of a shot in that direction. I think, like I say, getting a bit of B-reel footage over here for the videos. That's not too bad. Bit on the dark side, but it will do for now. It will do for now. Ah, Peter Pan, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Snokes, I haven't been mining on 3.17. No idea, Bliss, why that stream is tagged with Deus Ex, as I've never even played that on YouTube, let alone anything else. Message there, sorry about that. They ruined mine in 3.17. You have to be within 800 meters now to see a rock. Any ideas why they made that change? We moved to an marker closer to the day side. Shots would be even prettier. Yep, that's the plan. We're going to go and do that right now. Let's go and see what we can find. The other side there. I think we can get to OM6, can we? Or is that gonna? Is it gonna let us do that, or is it gonna say blocked? Let's see. Obstructed. See where another one is. There we go. Go to that one. On one. So we're going to go into quantum drive in just a moment. We need to calibrate the drive. There we go. And we're off. Very fast. Okay. So you can see the new clouds up here from this vantage point. These are added in the current patch. I don't think they look especially great from this distance, if I'm being perfectly honest. That's just my opinion, of course, but they could do with looking a little bit on the better side. They actually look really nice when you're down low and much closer to them. So we'll go and have a look down there in just a second. Average oldie. Yep, Star Citizen. So if anyone's got any suggestions about where to go have a look, feel free to drop them in chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and check out one of these locations, I think. Nope. Snoke, head to MicroTech. I will be heading there. Let's get some footage round around Hurston first, and then we'll go have a look at MicroTech, I think. Sounds good to me. Is that on the other side of the planet there? Or was that this side? Robert Johnston, I believe if there's issues with the planet textures, CIG will fix them. Yeah, I'll take your point there. Thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And yeah, CIG may be slow, but visuals tend to get fixed, I guess. There's other bugs, of course, but yeah. Oh, that's got to be around the other side of the planet. Darn it, I was hoping that would be closer. Let's hope it's not around the dark side. I do love that quantum effect, look at that. Oh no, it looks like we're still on the light side of the planet. I hope at least. Okay, we're going to go down and have a look around these little mountain ranges here. Just try and see what sort of footage we can catch. Raptor, we have to play Star Citizen together with the admin and mod team. Yeah, that would be pretty neat. We'll do that sometime. HDMS Operae is a very cool savanna biome. Okay, is that here on Hurston, or is that somewhere else? I'm not sure where that is at all. Hey there, Bass. This is Star Citizen. So smoke, I'll actually swap out to a Constellation before we go to Micro. Let's have a bit of a look around here first. Let's turn all those beacons off. We don't need those on. No Dragon, not playing anyone, not planning on doing any missions here. We're just simply catching the landing gear out there. We're simply just capturing some B-reel footage for Star Citizen so that I got some new footage for my videos. You know, all the footage that I have when I've got my videos going on in the background. They're gonna crash. That was a bit close, wasn't it? Soup time. I haven't actually been to any of the green patches recently in on Hurston, so yeah, let me know. We'd go. Thanks for letting me know. We'd go catch some of them, I guess. Go have a look. So, as I say, you'll see me pulling out the pieces of footage here and using it in upcoming videos. Oh, you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. We do a nice live stream together. I get to chill and chat with you guys, and I get to capture some footage as well for some upcoming videos. Hey there, Aquatic Borealis. Nice to see you again. It's been quite a while. Hope you're doing all right. It's Star Citizen, isn't it? There's going to be bugs. You know, I've gone long past expecting it to be otherwise. It is what it is. Yep, Trex, as Snokes points out, this is the Avenger Titan. Hey there, man. Yeah, it is a shame to see what's going on with things in Elite. Maybe, given a bit of time, things are settled down over there, but it's only nice to see you here anyway. Okay, so Just getting some nice footage over the mountains here. Let's see if we can get down a little bit closer, perhaps a little bit lower. Bit of a plain savannah here, but we're doing all right. Not savannah, plain area. Thanks, Matt, for the offer of finding some locations. I'm okay for the minute, I think. I'm just gonna go fly a little bit random, you know, just see what we can find. There are some better locations, I'm fully aware of that. We've just come down in perhaps not one of the best areas. Okay for now. North Pole of Hurston, below OM1. Some nice sparse grass. Okay, ETA, we go have a look at that in just a moment. Chester, do I have any faith that Elite will actually release actual new content in 2022? Yes, I do think there will be new content in 2022. David Braben has mentioned story content, so the question is more the scale of the content, I think, rather than whether or not there will be any content, whether or not basically people will enjoy it, so unsure. Hey Stuart, nice to see you stopping by, mate. Yeah, live streaming. It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I decided like about an hour ago, you know what, I think I'll go live stream. So here we are. We're basically the goal today, as I've been letting people know, is to capture footage for some B-reel. So not doing any missions or anything like that. We're just basically flying around and getting some B-reel footage for my videos. Right, so someone mentioned OM1. Where is OM1? I think I was near that a moment ago. Is that it? That's OM6. Okay, so we go up to that and we'll see if we can find OM1. Maybe we can find a bit of grass. And there, Ignis. Yep, 2 Lego vehicles. The Lego Defender. That side, is it? Yeah, just up there. That's been completed. The Lamborghini, I was just showing everyone a little while ago. Lamborghini is about 80% done, so what a while to do that. What a while before that'll be complete. Right, so we're going to try and find OM1, aren't we? OM3, OM6. I have a feeling OM1's going to be either around the other side of the planet or in darkness, and if it's in darkness it's not going to be much use, is it? Oh no, there we are. We've got a bit of light there, so let's head off over in that direction. Okay. So there's some... Oh, I think I can see the grass. Is that the green patch there? Is that what we want to aim towards? Perfect, Alex. Okay. We head towards this segment here. It looks like we can fly through some clouds as well on the way down, so that should be pretty neat. Right, do I want to quantum travel to that HDSM? Is that on the opposite side of the planet? I never remember with these. Yep, that's what I thought, Alex. That's on the other side. Okay, so what have we got to do? Fly there manually, I guess. Yeah? Is that grass over there? Or do we want this part straight down? That's the question. straight down. So we've got no spots to quantum travel to here, have we? We're going to be a very long time if we're going to do that. Don't forget the limpets. I'm always forgetting limpets. Commander 3 of 9. Big Sun. Look at the trouble I'm having quantum travelling. Oh, okay, thanks Matt. Appreciate it. Right, so we haven't got any travel points on this side of the planet, have we? So whilst I could quantum travel to it and drop out, Ollie-o, I'm not trying to lock on. I'm using mouse and keyboard. Right, okay. Let's restart the quantum then, Robin, and see what happens. Right. So if I go down to that one, yeah, I'm going to end up on the opposite side of the planet. So I'm not going to quantum travel to that one. So what am I missing here? No, Ollie-o, I want to literally go right down to this green patch beneath us. Can you see the green grass? I want to get down into that green grass. That's literally what I'm trying to do. Yeah, there's greenery over this side and greenery over this side. Now we are travelling. We're moving at 1,000 meters a second. Solid lined marker is visible to the side. Ah, okay. There's one over there. Okay, let's see if there's another one then. One right over there. Any closer? Oh, maybe that one. It looks like it may be near some greenery. Okay, right. Let's go. I hope. Didn't work out perfectly, did it? But we are closer. Oh, come on, you know, there's got to be better ways than getting down to the surface than this, isn't there? Oh dear, it's one thing I still find frustrating about Star Citizen. The actual amount of time it takes to get to a specific location, unless you're going to fixed points, which point it's, you know, relatively okay. I don't want to go to a fixed point. I want to actually get down to these locations. There we go. Okay, well, we're getting into the atmosphere now, so something's happening at least. Go and have a look at those clouds as well before we settle down on the grass. Yeah, Ignis, just another 1,000 seconds. Taking time, isn't it? Big Sun, you know, you don't need to keep repeating yourself. I think everyone's got the point, so we got your message. Understand where you're coming from, but Don't think you need to keep repeating yourself, mate. Right, we're coming up on some clouds here at last. Yep, old duck, these are clouds. These are volumetric clouds that have recently been added into Star Citizen. Like I say, some of you may have missed it depending on when you joined. The purpose of this stream is for me to simply fly around and capture footage, B-reel footage, that I can then use in my videos. So you'll see me basically editing all these segments out and splicing them into videos as background footage for when I'm narrating videos. Right, so we're going to fly right into these clouds in a minute. MFSS, Microsoft Flight Simulator Clouds or Star Citizen Clouds. Ollie, I'd take Microsoft Flight Simulator Clouds anytime. They're pretty much the best clouds you can get in any game, as far as I'm concerned. I think the only one that may be comparable to Microsoft Flight Simulator Clouds are the ones in DCS World. Theo, yeah, it's certainly been a long time. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing all right. Ignis, we were just talking about clouds. I think DCS Worlds has some of the best clouds in gaming, along with Microsoft Flight Simulator. But it seems, you know, Star Citizen's making a pretty good attempt here. I love the water droplets here on the glass. Ignis, have I ever played DCS World? Briefly. It's something I really want to get into. I just haven't found the time yet. Robert Johnston, thank you very much again. This is really appreciated. Thank you for the donation. Another purpose of the stream is to give regular viewers a chance to donate. Oh, well, thank you. Very much appreciated. Good to see us in Star Citizen. You're off to bed. Okay. Thanks again. I hope to see you on another stream. You take care, okay? Have a good sleep. Stuart, can I fly in reverse? I'm not sure. Can we actually go backwards? You got me there. I'd love to see if the water droplets go the other way. Looks pretty chill though, doesn't it? Nice and calm. Nice sort of environments. Just went the nose down a bit there, I think. We're getting a bit off axis. The Gaming Minstrel. Am I willing to tell you how much I've spent on ships? I've spent a total of $50, I think, on Star Citizen. Not any more at all. I'm on the PTU at the moment, so you can pretty much pick up more or less any ship for the in-game money. This is just a test server, basically, so ships are very, very easy to pick up. So I've got one ship on my main account. That's the Origin 300i. Anything else you've ever seen me fly is coming from either a PTU or one of my... There we go, we've got some grass down here somewhere, haven't we? Is aerodynamic drag simulated in Star Citizen? Not as far as I know. Yeah, Aegis Titan, definitely one of the ships I really like, so if I was ever to buy another ship, it'd probably be an Aegis. Yep, Anthuna, there's definitely repeating patterns. I don't think there's any real problem with repeating patterns in a game of this scale. Like I said in my video the other day, I've got no problem with repeating patterns on the planets in Elite. No problem with it in Star Citizen or No Man's Sky, and you'll also see repeating patterns in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. It's just part and parcel with this type of game. No problem with that at all. The problem with, well, we'll talk about the stuff with Elite another time. We don't really need to get into that today. So I'm going to go down and land in the grass here, I think. JY Gamer, I play X4 occasionally. Again, don't get as much time for that as I would like. Actually started a new save very recently, so maybe there'll be a video on that in the next month or so. Alexander, using mouse and keyboard to control the ship. A lot of popping on the scenery here, on the flora. Something you'll notice increasingly as you fly around the game. Gotta get a good angle there for the camera. Not too bad. We go there. Yeah, the popping's not great, is it, old duck? Stuart, repeating patterns on planets in games video incoming. Not a bad idea for a video, but you know, pretty much all the games have got that, so. Right, let's get down and let's look for a spot to land and we can just get out. I think we're in a fully green area here. There may have been more green in the... And I'll tell you one thing I do like here. I'm just gonna move very, very slowly forwards as I talk about this. And that is the shadow in the distance. On those mountains. It looks like that shadow's being cast by the clouds. That's something I really, really like seeing in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. When you see patches of land in light and patches of land in shadow as well. One of the huge, huge bonuses of having volumetric clouds in games. Alex, yes, I'm in cruise control. Tindri, yes, there are ship retrieval costs, but not as expensive as in Elite. At least I don't believe so. Omega Destroyer, thank you very, very much, and I'm glad you like the videos. Appreciate it, thank you for that. Okay, we want the gear down, not the quantum travel. Briggy, yes, Star Citizen. Alright, we're going to just go land here. I'll just go land over near that rock, actually. I'll land here and just have a brief walk around. Do we land on top of this thing or down on the ground? We're going to land down on the ground and climb up here, I think. Right. Zindari, thank you. Glad you like the videos. Land on the top. Ignis, maybe? I want to walk up the top. I'm landing down the bottom for one specific reason. And that's because I wanted to see the grass. Just pressed the wrong button. Nope, that was the right button. There. There we go. Right, actually, I'm going to... Right. Get back in that seat. I want a very, very short clip of the the ship when it's landed. There we go. Now the question is, where do we put that tree in the... we nearly got a video thumbnail clip here, haven't we? We go for a static shot here, or do we try and do a little bit of panning? Panning very difficult with the mouse here. Use the controller for a slightly slower pan. Nope. Nothing bound with the Xbox controller there. Maybe actually if I hold the... there we go. That's give us a smoother pan. Hold F4. YouTube doesn't know what to make of this game, does it, Stuart? That's because I haven't put a game name in the stream title, probably. And there's a reason for that. The idea of these live streams, as I'm kind of playing out here, is I really want to make these a regular thing. Maybe every other Saturday, every second Saturday. In fact, that could be the name of the streams, every second Saturday. And it would just simply be about me just sitting here and chatting with you guys and capturing some B-reel footage for a range of games, whether it's Star Citizen, No Man's Sky, Elite, Flight Simulator. Doesn't really matter. Just simply about sitting here and engaging with you all and capturing a little bit of footage. That's the plan, I think. Let me know if you think that's a decent plan. Alcon, what would you be your most requested feature improvement for both Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous? Well, for Star Citizen, it will definitely be travel. I want a quicker way to get down to the planets, aside from the obvious and stability and more missions. Ignis, DCS World. Yep, maybe we can stream that. I don't know much about DCS World at all, so that would be very much a case of learning as we go. You know, this actually looks pretty neat, doesn't it? I do like the pretty high definition of the graphics on the ground. Tetra, I've got a video coming up on No Man's Sky next week where I go into a bit more depth on my thoughts on there, but I really do like No Man's Sky. I think it's kind of a bit on the shallow side, perhaps for those people who want a game, a space game with a lot of depth. But you know, if you're just there for the basics, then it works very, very well. Get another bit of footage here. Let's do a very slow walk towards the sun. Actually, we want to zoom out a bit more, I think. Tormented. Oh, great to see you enjoying the stream. Thank you. Yeah, Alex, as I mentioned, I've got a bit of a video coming up on the No Man's Sky. You'll hear my thoughts on that next week. But you know, I'm always impressed with Hello Games, with the rate at which they get these updates out. It's a huge, huge bonus to have a game which is frequently updated like that. And No Man's Sky, Hello Games seem to do it without all the aggro as well. It's, you know, all these surprise announcements. Very nice. Surprise releases, rather. Okay, Jimbo. Thank you. Right, let's see if we can get up this without breaking any body parts. So one thing I've noticed with the latest patch, again we're on the test over here. Down the bottom left you can see the survival mechanic, the hydrometer, your thirst, I guess, thirstometer, and your, is that the hunger meter? I assume that's the hunger meter at 91%, so thirst is depleting pretty rapidly. We're down to 67%. This depletes in around about 2 hours of real time. So not, you know, not great. I didn't actually pick up any water either. You know, I might have to go back in the ship and land on the top. Yep, Brigade, plenty to do. Well, I say plenty. There's quite a bit to do in Star Citizen. There's some missions we could do. I mean, if we go and look here, we've got a contracts manager. We could go pick up a few of these missions. Search missions. What's this? An inoperable vehicle claim has recently been filed by one of our clients. The staff error, the vessel was lost while transported. So we go and collect the vessel. We got an investigation mission. One of our long-standing clients, Pep Plumber, was recently reported missing. We've got some maintenance missions, some bounty hunter missions, some mercenary missions. So you can go out and do these. Star Citizen is pretty limited with the number of missions currently available, but there are some, and these do kind of swap out over time. There are things to do, but the purpose of this live stream, as I mentioned, is just about walking around, yeah, and collecting some footage. Matt Grant, I hope that is just a PTU thing. The hunger and the thirst is sped up on PTU purely for testing. I'd like to see it be a normal over on live. Aquatic Borealis, you got a 3080 Ti, very nice. I'm actually running on a RTX 3080 here. The Australian Outback, yes, Rimmer, it does very much feel like that. Right, we did get up this mount here, this hill. See what we can do with the camera here. Might be able to get a bit of footage here. Go. Could have been a little bit slower then, actually, couldn't it? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So yeah, a couple of clips here. Going to be extracting these out of the stream. Oh, we tripped on something there. Going to be extracting some of these out of the stream and using them in upcoming videos. If we can not catch ourselves on the ground, that would certainly help. Tac shooter. No, it's not Space Engineers. It's Star Citizen. This is Star Citizen. There we go. Got a bit of better footage there. If we don't trip on any objects this time. So if this was Space Engine, one thing I'd love to do here would be accelerate up the time. So we'd get a bit of a time lapse. You know, sunset and all the rest of it. Do you ever think there would be a final wipe so we can start grinding for ships? Well, that would require the game to be released. Now it thinks it's Rust. I wonder if the algorithm is going on the visuals. And it's just thinks we've got some Rust landscape here. Paul Gidlow, absolutely love Yorkshire and love the new place. Stunning location. Got a lot of beautiful areas to walk around here. Very, very happy here. Okay, so let's see if we can get another area. Emilio, thank you very, very much. That is immensely appreciated. Thank you. Let's just read out what you're saying there. And you're very, very welcome. Thank you for that. Appreciated. Yeah, Old Duck, coupling this with Red Dead Redemption 2 would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? We get just a quick scene here. See if we can get... yeah, that'd do, won't it? Look, the dude walking through the savannah. Let's put the camera off to the right. The sun placed on the left. We just have the guy... Let's zoom out a little bit. Think. Out there. And we just have the guy casually walking along through the desert here. A few seconds of that. Nice little clip. Hello there, Fox. Ah, Texas. You're probably still landscaped like this, aren't you? Probably not too dissimilar. Or am I totally missing the point there? There must be some landscape like this in Texas, surely. This is a butt shot. Stuart wants a butt shot. Trust you, Stuart. There we go. There, how's that? There, just for you, Stuart. Look at that. That's actually worked out quite good, isn't it? As there we go. We just have a nice static shot there for a minute. I wish we could get some rain or have that sun moving a little bit faster or some cloud motion there. Omega Destroyer, thank you very much. Do I play smaller titles like Star Sector and Heat and Signature off stream? I do play smaller titles off stream. Maybe these are the sort of games we can do on these Saturday streams as well. Have to see how it goes. Perfect footage for the next PoopTech video. Yeah, that would have been perfect opening shot for that video actually, wouldn't it? Missed the boat there. Missed the opportunity. Let's get back into the ship and we'll get going. Someone mentioned, how do we slow down? You can actually use the mouse wheel to speed up the walk-in and slow down the walk-in. So that's about the slowest you can go. Mouse wheel all the way down, just keep scrolling backwards, and then forward. It's just about this. Favourite game of all time? Oh, now you're asking. I don't think I've got a single favourite game of all time. Some of my recent years favourite games would be Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. That is definitely one of my top games. Let's not fall off the cliff. Red Dead Redemption, which was mentioned a moment ago, definitely in there as well. Feeling this is going to be too steep. I might have to go back round the way I came up. Sonny, yeah, there's a few things to do in game. I'm not sure if you're asking or if you're telling someone else, but in case other people are wondering, there are a few activities you can do in Star Citizen. Not as many as I would like, but we're not here for the get that as well, I think. Not here for the game activities today. There's another shot there of the landscape. You can interspace these between some flyover shots, I think. Thank you very much, just all the one. That means a lot. Thank you. Nice comment. So, Calder, sorry, useless with reading names out. How does flight controls in Star Citizen compare to Elite? In my opinion, there's not really any comparison. Elite has one of the best flight models out there when it comes to space games. Star Citizen is pretty good, but it's nowhere near Elite's level. Although some people would probably feel very differently about that. We just lost the stream. We got the... Oh, we're running out of oxygen. Got to get back. I think I just busted the guy's leg. I don't know if you all saw that. It looked like, at least this end, it looked like the stream disappeared. And I just fell off the... fell off a few feet of cliff. C for medpack. Ah. Thank you very much. Missed that, otherwise would have been dying. Philip, thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. This still needs to be in VR. Yes, if they could get the VR right, the scale and the visuals right, and maintain the performance, which I think would be a huge challenge. If they could do that, then yes, this would be a very nice game in VR. Whoa, we got a bit of bounce back there. Right, okay. So we're heading off. Power up the ship. Got a hatchway shut in there. Right, we want to get in a little bit closer, I think, and see if we can get the it's a little bit of footage of the ship lifting off, but we will see if I mess this up, because sometimes I pivot the ship in the wrong direction as I'm doing this. Just see how it goes. Whoa, 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 steady as it goes. Nah, messed up the last bit there. So if I can get anything too smooth there, but you know, not too bad overall. Not too bad. Have a lot of flashing there. Someone shooting me? No. Graphical glitch. Don't think there's anyone around to shoot me. That was weird. What's that about? That was very odd. Press right shift if you want to lock the ship. Oh, sorry, I didn't even know that. It's awesome. Right shift to lock ship. Try that again. Right shift. What am I missing then? I must be missing something there. Z and right shift, or just right shift on its own? Anyway, meanwhile we get a little bit of footage there. Right shift will lock movement steering of the ship. Ah, okay, I get it. Yeah, that would have been very handy there. Yeah, I see. Right, we've got a steady ship now. Well, that certainly helps. That makes things easier. Got a little bit of sandstorm over there. Let's make sure we're not going to crash into the ground. We'll return back to that. Yeah, just a shot from there should do it. Yep, got it. Brilliant tip. Thank you. That right shift is going to help a lot. And let's move that around and get another angle. Okay, so you guys are going to all have to keep an eye out for this particular footage, because it should be appearing in... What happened to that desert storm there? Or was it just a glitch? Okay, right. I think we've got enough footage here. Let's head on to MicroTech. Yes, that was intentional. We're going to blow up and get a different ship and head to another planet. Boom. Assuming it all works, of course. We might have some loading issues here as we move. Let's hope not. Come on, you can load us in. Boom. This was actually very slow the last time, so I've probably taken a bit of a risk here, depending on if it actually... Is it going to do anything? That is the question. Oh. Oh no. Ah, here we are. We're in hospital. Right. In a glowing gown. The heck? Dear. That's really eerie, isn't it? A third person view of yourself in a hospital bed. Don't like the idea of that. Okay. Let's get out moving gowns. Let's get ourselves out of bed and off we go. Alcon, am I worried about the future of Elite Dangerous? Yes, I am. It's not to the level of thinking that the game's ending anytime soon. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's got quite a few years left in it yet. But without any feedback from, you know, Frontier, just... Why is my gown shifting around the midsection? Without any information from Frontier, it's, you know, a bit on the worrying side, isn't it? But all we can do is wait. Oh, we need an undersuit. I always forget the undersuit. Why can't I equip this now? I've got an undersuit on. Right, perhaps I'm putting the wrong incompatible one on, am I? Is that what it is? The other day I did all this and forgot to put the arm pieces on and went out without the arm pieces into space and, well, got spaced. Didn't work out too well. This is Star Citizen, MD10. And we're here today just capturing game footage. We're not doing any missions or anything like that. We're just flying around, getting some footage for me to use in my future videos. Sin, it's Star Citizen. Now I've got to find my way around, haven't I? So there's the... let's go look out this window, actually. I haven't looked around the hospital yet. In
her book, Dynamics of a Mindful Life, Maria Hurston encouraged all patients to repeat the following healing affirmations to inspire and...
Actually, we want my mugshot out of the
I will be grateful
video if we want to capture some footage, don't we?
I will focus on my positive energy rather than on pain.
Alcon, what's my most played game?
Those responsible for
Elite Dangerous will be among my most played games. Go back a bit further in time, it'll be Ultima Online, Anarchy Online, EVE Online. Microsoft Flight Simulators had a lot of time. And if you're talking about single player games, then Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto. I'm into RC cars. That's strange that you ask that.
We all want to be able to work longer hours.
Snokes, because I've actually been thinking about getting an RC car. I don't think I've mentioned that online anyway. But I'm thinking of getting a Traxxas. I can't remember the model now. I'll look it up in a bit and let you know. Are you into RC cars, Snokes? View out these windows, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Dynamics of a Mindful Life, Maria Hurston recognized that there is one single piece of vital equipment that is often the very last to get repaired. She, of course, was talking about the human body. That's why yearly wellness checks are so important, not only for your health, but the health of Hurston Dynamics.
Just get a shot of us looking out the window there. Angle do we want it at is a question.
A visionary in her generosity
That
and
is, who can do it
philanthropic
better than
inspiration
Traxxas? What would
to
you
the millions
recommend?
of lives she's touched. This hospital is proud to be named after the unparalleled Maria Hurston. To honor her work and her memory, we will be sharing select excerpts from her seminal work, Dynamics of a Mindful Life, throughout the day. We encourage you to listen with an open mind and a pure heart.
ETA, I'm running a Ryzen 7 5800X and a RTX 3080. Don't get
System
Traxxas.
Dynamics encourages all employees to update their imprint.
Any reason I shouldn't get
It
Traxxas?
is not only a great way to prevent work interruptions, but it is considerate to your coworkers and can help minimize the side effects from regeneration. Together, we can make sure that you leave a lasting imprint here at Hurston. Feeling ready to get back to work? Ask your doctor.
Hey,
or
it means
pharmacist
business
how
there
to
with that
taper
walk.
your
Look at that.
medication dosage to help you return to the job in record time.
Oh, okay, Snokes. I totally didn't realise that. That walk. I don't know.
This is an emergency alert. All hospital personnel, patients, and visitors are ordered to vacate the premises immediately. Repeat. This is an emergency alert.
That's the
Vacate
Karen
premises
walk.
immediately.
That sounds about right, man. Come on, let me in. Is this closed? I'll go through that door, perhaps? That's true. The one with the blue things you can't go through. No. It should say closed,
Eager to
shouldn't it? Not
return to your
closed.
job? Don't let your recovery
Thanks,
endanger
Alex.
your coworkers. Some medication and treatments may affect your motor skills and alertness. Be sure to discuss side effects with your doctor or pharmacist.
Surely I don't have to register to go through this door as well, though, do I? One of these isn't one of these a lift? If you want to easy go with electric, but
Attention.
nitro is
The
a hell of a lot of
emergency
fun.
situation
Yeah, I
has
wouldn't
now
go
been
with
resolved.
nitro yet. I'm not
This
experienced
halt
with any of the
has
RC
been noted
cars, so
on
I'd
all
probably start with
relevant
electric.
time cards. Thank you
Right, here's
for
the
your
elevators,
cooperation.
the lifts. No, so it was the elevators I was looking for. First time I've been in this area. This is new, isn't it? For really like that view across there. Actually,
In
I'm
her
going to
book,
get that
Dynamics of a Mindful Life, Maria
as a
Hurston
shot, just as a
encourages
static
all
shot for a minute.
patients to repeat the
I'm going to
following
leave that shot there for 2
affirmations
seconds, or
to
you know,
inspire and motivate
10
you.
seconds or so.
I will be grateful for the care given to me. I will focus on my positive energy rather
Has
than
the
on
video
pain.
feed just dropped out again
I
now?
will put
We're
my
all
faith
right still.
in those responsible
Oh
for
no,
me.
we're all right.
I will actively
Yep,
dedicate
we're good.
myself to feeling better today. I will repay this gift of
Armour
life
Big Rock.
with
Ah,
hard work
actually, I
and
think Armour was one of the ones I was looking at.
Try these for
In RC
yourself.
vehicles.
Feel the power
Armour
of Maria's
Granite it
word.
was. There's the Armour Granite V3. That's the one I was looking at. Yep, I've met Yamix. Great guy.
Attention. The emergency situation has now been resolved. This halt has been noted on all relevant time cards.
Right, let's call the elevator
Thank you
again
for your
and get going.
cooperation.
Right, so we want the lobby and we're going to go pick up a ship this time. Pick up the Constellation, I think.
In her book, Dynamics of a Mindful Life, Maria Hurston recognized that there is one single piece of vital equipment that is often the very
Oh,
last to
Mr.
get
Door there, I was
repaired.
reading your comment,
She, of
Flame.
course, was talking about the human body.
Guess it depends on the
That's why
budget and what
yearly
you're
wellness
wanting to do.
checks
Yeah,
are
that's
so
the thing,
important,
isn't it? There,
not only for your health,
those
but
RC
the health
cars
of Hurston
can get pretty
Dynamics.
expensive. Ah, yeah, I don't want to end up with a car that's on his back too often. Thank you,
All
load.
hospital personnel,
Appreciate that.
patients, and
I do,
visitors
you know,
are
I do
ordered to
try.
vacate the premises immediately. Repeat.
Right.
This
Actually,
is an
there's another.
emergency alert. Vacate the premises immediately.
There's a shot here as well, isn't there? And you can do there. Yeah, just get a few seconds of that as well. Alexander,
Attention all
thank
Hurston
you.
Dynamics employees. Please inform
Take
your
care,
manager
alright?
immediately before taking medical leave. An authorized medical exemption form is required.
Yeah,
as
totally
proof of
expect that.
inability to
Snokes
perform your duties.
probably get quite expensive in the long run. And for those asking about performance on the game here, let's just show you something.
Sure.
I'm deliberately running in graphics. We're only running in 1080p. I'm streaming in 1440, but I'm running in 1080. We've gone settings here not too high. Just with streaming and everything else, I didn't want the didn't want to put too much strain on things. Right, so exit. This is the way out.
Continue to follow all emergency protocols until Hurston Dynamics resolves the situation. Repeat. The emergency is still...
Right. So next up, we need to find the train station, don't we? Here we go. That's the metro centre, and it looks like the train rides are over here. Oh no, we're in the right location already. Guess the metro centre is where we want, isn't it? They still stand on chairs as well. Don't worry about that. Someone just see that comment Stuart's replying to there. I feel more naturally drawn to Star Citizen now that Frontier are winding down Elite. No, my feelings towards Star Citizen have not changed. I've always been interested in it. I backed it pretty much on the first day. I think before the Kickstarter actually, when it was on the
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter,
Chris Roberts' website.
spaceport, and industry
It
line.
went on to that a few days before the Kickstarter, didn't it? And I backed it very, very early on. Ah, Matt, nice. That would be handy. A guide to finding the river. I've still not been able to do that yet.
Welcome to Metro Center.
Yep, Snokes, I have played in 4K on this, but with streaming, I haven't streamed for a long time. I wanted to make sure things were going as smoothly as possible on here.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Fly to New Babbage, head 205, fly 436 kilometres away. I tried that before, and it didn't go too well. Because I got a disconnect when I was like at 430 kilometres, but that's how it goes.
Step away from the platform edge.
So we're going to go get the Constellation and we'll fly to New Babbage then.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Hey there, Daniel. Yeah, Matt, we'll give it a try. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm here for a little while longer anyway yet. What's my favourite HOTUS game? Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'd say. Then Elite Dangerous after that. Yeah, the cars are great. There's the Lamborghini over on the left. Is my left. Is about 80% done.
Considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Frame rate's doing good. Daniel? No problem at all. Get started as an Oleg. Why don't I use HOTAS on this? I really don't like using HOTAS on Star Citizen. It just feels better built for mouse and keyboard, at least to me.
You were subject to all Hurston law.
Yeah, really do like Microsoft Flight Simulator. Play that as pretty much as often as I can.
Welcome to the ASOP
So that'd be one of the games I'll be streaming at some point in the coming weeks. Like I say, we're doing basically capturing B-reel footage here today. That's the whole point of this stream. So I'll be doing the same with
Your
I'm gonna
insurance
file that
claim has
claim.
been sent.
I'll be doing the same with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe the week after next.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Hey there, Star.
Your vehicle has been
Right,
delivered to the
Hangar
following
7.
locations.
Load. Do I think Star Citizen... No, Star Citizen Squadron 42 will come out next year? Probably not. Probably not. My favourite location in Star Citizen is MicroTech. Just because of the variety of biomes on the planet there. Hey there, Starlost. Yes, it has been a long time. Nice to see you again. Hope you're doing alright. Hopefully returning to semi-regular live streams, maybe once every other week. Is Microsoft Flight Simulator playable with a mouse and keyboard? Some people do it that way. I've never tried. But yes, it is a way in. It is compatible with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, about the new terminals you just saw, the ship selection terminals, we are on the test server, so this is patch 3.17, and touch wood, it's been pretty stable so far. This ship is one of my favourite ships in the game. Like as often as I can on the test servers. I still haven't bought one. Don't know if I ever would go out my way to buy one. They're very expensive, but very nice ship. But like I said earlier, I've only actually got one ship in Star Citizen. Right, we want to actually leave here, don't we? Yep, coming on for 300,000 subscribers soon-ish. So, you know, we're getting there. Only getting there, and thank you. Right, we want to get out of here before those doors start shutting again. Come on, up, up, up. Ah, we got Lorville in light this time, daytime. Bit better. Right, so we're going to try and get a bit of departure footage here as we're leaving. Go faster than that. Go on. There we go. You want to get a bit further out and get my face out of the shot would help. There we go. That's with the mouse, not as steady as I would have liked. try that again with the controller here. See what we can get. Actually, I'm going to leave that as a static shot. I like that. Leave that as a static shot for a few minutes, or a few seconds. I'm not using the Tobii eye tracker right at this moment, no. Obviously because I'm looking around the screen a lot, checking my stream and checking chat, so I don't like to keep using the hotkey to enable and disable it, so I'm not using it now. Now, the one thing I'm not too keen on with the clouds in Star Citizen is how you see that dark line for the horizon. It's off in the distance there. Possibly to do with the comparatively small size of the planets, I guess. Could be a part of that. Or something you'll see in Flight Simulator, for example. But I do like the clouds. Return to Monkey Island. Yes, very much looking forward to that one myself. Direct sequel to number 2, isn't it? Which was my favourite one. So nice. I recommend Tobii. Yes, I do. Definitely if you're going to be using it for other games. So it's a lot of money just for one game. That's the only thing I would say. If you're just going to be using it in just Elite or just in Star Citizen, then it's a lot of money. But if you're going to be using it in multiple games, I mean, I use it in Elite, I use it in Star Citizen, and I use it in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So the more games you use it for, then the more value there is in it. It does support, I think, about 160 games. There we go, a bit of a basic shot there. Relatively, it should look like low altitude being this close to the clouds, these type of clouds, but I think we're getting up into space at this point. I have tried DCS World. No, I like combat flight sims. I haven't played one for a lot of years. I just wait for the time to get into DCS World. I think it's going to require pretty heavy time investment, isn't it? Atomic, hey there. Right, we want to get to MicroTech. And we want new... Oh, it's disappeared. And then we want to get to New Babbage when there, so... So this is going to be a fairly long trip, because it's, as you can see, quite a long way away. 38 million kilometres. Ah, we missed the zoom away from the planet, unfortunately. Bit of lag going on there. Don't like that. Do I think Tobii better or similar to VR? No, it's completely different. I like them both. VR shuts you off from the world. Is the real downside for that. Whereas the eye tracker allows you to get a bit more environmental awareness, situational awareness on your screen, and it doesn't shut you off from the world. So. Leave it on that for a bit then. Did ObsidianAnt watch other YouTubers' video? I recommend every Elite Dangerous player to take a look at Citizen Kate, who was Elite Dangerous player. She made a series about her first day after 4 months. I don't think I've seen that video. Yes, you can walk around your ship while in warp. Perhaps we'll have a look in a minute, actually, Mark. Let's go do that now. Snoke's got Manny as my twin. I've heard that a few times, yeah. He's actually a great guy. Right. I do like the constellation, as I've said. I was kind of tempted to let sleep in the bed there, but I won't, in case we want to respawn back at the other location. So for those of you that have not had a look around the constellation before, here's just a bit of a glimpse. Got the cargo hold down there, some airlocks at the side, some beds and a kitchen we just walked past, and I'm not sure what constellation it is. Christmas, I just picked it out from the rental store. Just picked the first constellation in the list. Yeah, it's a big ship, Robert, for just one person, so it does feel probably a little bit lonely. And then we got our little Merlin snub fighter that we can actually get in and deploy. Oh, Randy, operate, narrate 10 hours a day of your life. It depends how interesting your life is. You'd have to have a very interesting life. Excuse me. Might actually be a not bad shot. We can there we go. Catch that and then try this a little bit further forward in a minute as well. I don't know, T. I don't know if the missile racks animate. What happened to my crew? Ah. Be revealing too much information. Is this a sponsored stream? No, it's not a sponsored stream. If it was, it would be in the description and in the title, and I would be letting everyone know. Trying to get a good camera angle here. We're not doing a very good job of it though, are we? Not the best. Hello there, Wonky. Your first Obsidian live stream. Actually, my first live stream for a while as well. Right, so how far are we to MicroTech? Oh, you know one thing? Oh, good. I was just about to say there was a bug quite a while ago. That is, if you left your ship whilst in quantum travel, you'd end up losing the HUD, all the HUD elements when you got back into it. We've lost the quantum tunnel, I think, by the looks of it. Oh dear. Well, hopefully we're still moving. We've lost the visuals of the quantum tunnel. But the distance there is still ticking down nicely, so... How much EVE Online do you play? I don't play much EVE Online at all nowadays, occasionally. Used to play it a lot. Big lot. From 2003 to probably 2006 I played it a lot, then started again around about 2010 for a few years. This actually doesn't look like anything's happening now, does it? Look at that. A static backdrop image. And it looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Let's hope something actually happens when we arrive. What game am I looking forward to playing this year besides Starfield? Well, Starfield. Can't think of any other games off the top of my head that I'm looking forward to. God of War, the next God of War game, depending on if that's this year. Is that this year? What do you think? Will Elite Dangerous just drop into Void eventually? Do I think Elite will drop into Void eventually? Hopefully not. Hey Zero, thank you for the comment there. You're welcome. Glad you enjoy the videos. Yeah, we're playing on the PTU here. This is patch 3.17. Right, 3 million kilometers. We get in there. Not too much further. Not too much further. Bit of a slow one, this one, isn't it? That's the trouble with these longer journeys. They tend to eat into the time a bit. Do I play Elite Dangerous nowadays? Nowhere near as much as I used to. Oldminster. Used to play it a big lot, and now it's just down to the occasional thing. We'll see what happens with the next update, if there is one. We'll see what happens with the story. They really need to move it forward, and Ravenous says it is going to be moving forward, so we go, we'll wait and see what happens there. Right, we should see the planet MicroTech just dropping into view at the moment. There it goes. Looks a bit different, doesn't it, without the quantum tunnel. Boom. Neon Spark, update your quantum drive if you want faster travel. I could have done. I perhaps should have done. We're going to go to New Babbage. Now, once we cool down, that's obviously on the other side. You know, we're going to get to New Babbage and it's going to be all in dark, isn't it? We'll look for this river and it's all going to be dark. Let's hope it's not. Which build of Star Citizen am I playing? This is build 3.17. We're on the PTU. And we're here to gather B-reel footage for my other videos, for Star Citizen videos. I know a lot of you have probably heard me say that multiple times through this stream, but with people just joining, it's worth, letting everyone know what's going on. Yeah, it looks like we're heading towards the dark side, doesn't it? Well, that's frustrating. Little point going to the river. An event. Okay, well, we're going to go back round to the light side of the planet because obviously this is very, very dark. There's a little point, very little point flying around here. Because we're after gathering footage after all, so. Yeah, the flashlights might help Heath, but they don't really help give good B-roll footage. So we're not going to go look at Dark River. By the time you get there, the sun should be rising. Okay, Matt. We give it a try. But, do we? I kind of want, I don't want to capture some footage meanwhile. I'm actually going to go to a different location. The river's going to take a long time to fly to. The last time was like a half-hour trip. I didn't mind travelling there if it's light along the route, because I can catch footage en route. But half hour in the darkness, I don't think that's gonna work too well. I do like the speed at which we can get around planets, though. See what angle we can get on the camera here. There we go. It's not too bad, is it? Just get that shot as we descend down to the planet's surface. Got sticky keys coming on there. I was pressing shift too often. Thanks for the offer, Matt, but we'll just go with the footage we got here now. Appreciate it anyway. You can go to MicroTech Moon Clio, can probably see a good storm. There's a good alternative there then. Right, let's ship around here a bit. Get ourselves a bit more footage, I think, of the surface here. Yeah, thanks, Matt, though. I do appreciate the offer. On a slightly different camera angle here, I think. Yeah, we go with a top-down view, I think. Just use a booster for a minute, just to get a bit of... I don't know, that's not quite what I want. That looks a bit more interesting, I think. Right, let's get ourselves down a little bit lower then. Yeah, sticky keys, I've given up disabling them because they come back on again. Yep, the idea is to get the footage for my videos. So we've got some new footage to use in future videos, upcoming videos. So kind of doing two things with once. I get to live stream and chat with all you lot and capture some footage as well. Don't fly into the mountain, we try not to. I have done that more than once. See if we can get a bit of a panning shot here. Think other direction. We've got a bit in not the best of locations, a little bit too much popping on the trees on the mountains here, I think. There we go. Zoran, my CPU is a Ryzen 7 5800X. Shading is off on the trees, probably because I haven't got maximum graphical settings on, Heath. The thing is probably there somewhere. Oh, I'm going to have to be careful where I land, aren't I? Probably missing a few questions in chat. So how much money did you pay for that? Pay for what, GL? The CPU? I got that just before the chip shortage. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Trying to not there we go. I think that's a fairly interesting shot, isn't it? The problem might fix if I put the terrain tessellation to a higher level in settings. Okay, I can give that a try. Getting a beep from sticky keys again there. Really like this, the lighting here. Lovely lighting, isn't it? Get a bit more of that. The haze there into the distance where the sun is setting, and all those shadows being cast from the trees. That's also lovely. Really like that. Let's think of another angle here as well. I think we can get perhaps one more shot. Not so sure about that one, but we go with it anyway. Get the horizon a bit straighter. There we go. Not so sure about this one because the profile of the ship doesn't work. This would work better with another ship probably. Not so sure. What are my expectations of Starfield? Well, I'm trying to keep them in check, Danny, but I'm a big fan of Skyrim and Fallout series, so hopefully Bethesda can do something pretty neat there. Okay, thanks again, Matt, and appreciate the help and tips along the way. You take care, and thanks for watching. Anarath, yes, we're on the PTU. I haven't had any issues at all with this build. We haven't had any crashes at all yet, and no disconnects. Get a bit lower to the ground. I'm gonna settle down just over here then before that sun. Maybe get to the mountains. Do I want to get to the mountains, or yeah, we get to those mountains and we're gonna land in the woods here. As long as the woods extend off to there, and maybe we can catch a sunset. And you can see there's sort of like a little valley here on the mountain edges. This will give us a little bit of visual interest on the horizon rather than be too flat. Sort of anywhere here, I think. Because that sun is going down pretty fast. You know what? I think we might end up missing that sunset. Especially if I overshoot. Damn it. Let's settle down. Just here we'll do it, I think. Look at all those plants. Well, we are tipping here, aren't we? take a chance and disable the engines. I want to get out there and try and get a shot of that sunset. Oh, yep, we've still got the got some sunset footage. Right, that run. Can't get over that. Right. So the question is, do we want the dude walking into the sunset? Yeah, we might as well walking into the sunset among all the plants here. Okay, I'm going to try something slightly different as well. If we can get the camera overhead. No, not that far up. Does that work? Maybe that works. It'd work better without a helmet, wouldn't it? But the sun's nearly down. I'm not going to take the helmet off here. Listen to that music. Don't know how well you can hear that. Zoom into the sun for a narrow field of view. Which is the zoom key? There we go. Great idea, Neon. We can get the back out. Gonna miss the sunset. It's not very far, very long away. That will do. Well, the sunset's a nice one. That'll be why. Sunset too fast? Yeah, maybe. But real sunsets also go pretty fast at the last moment, so... So cinematic camera on the Brink is F4. You get different versions, so that's obviously the first person view. Then you've got this mode and then another mode. You've basically cycled through different modes. Well, that kind of dropped a bit dark there, didn't it? I'm on MicroTech, Jody. Tell you what, I don't know, because I've never tried, if in Star Citizen we can race the sun. Are these ships fast enough at low altitude that we can catch the sun again? Oh no, we're not about to get back here. Come back! Now we're in trouble. Excellent. We get in the cargo bay. I don't think we're going to get in there either. Oh. Did the ship just drop a bit there? Thought it looked like it dropped for a second there. Ah, yes, jetpack. That would be good. Right, there's a ladder there. That's into the snub fighter, isn't it? This is brilliant. See if we can jump and press the button. I think that's it. Mouse roller when holding F. Ah. I think we're out of reach. No, we're not gonna do that. Soon with the F key, it doesn't quite give us enough reach, fortunately. Well, maybe we got. There we go. There we go. Now the question is it going to come down low enough? It does. We're in. Perfect. Now I don't usually come in through the cargo hatch. Where's the where's the button to get back up? There we go. We made it. It's like losing your keys, isn't it? To your house, you can't get in the front door. Okay, right. So, as I was saying, I do wonder if these ships are fast enough. I've never actually tried it. To race the sun. So we're going to give that a try. Yeah, you can see us perched precariously there on the mountain ledge, but you get quite a nice view of that nonetheless. Let's zoom that out a bit. We can get it profile there. It's not too bad, is it? I'll try that at the other angle in a minute as well. Get out of the atmosphere to race the sun. Okay, so we have to get up a bit higher. I was hoping to be able to do it at low level. The main elevator will probably close itself as we fly off. Another thing that's going to be excuse me. It's going to be a pretty neat thumbnail screenshot there, I think. Right, so let's get going. Well, that didn't work quite as well as I was hoping because it's so dark we can't see enough of the ground. Charlie Oscar, what are my first impressions about Star Citizen? I've been playing Star Citizen since 2014. So my first impressions, you'd have to go back quite a way to see my first ever Star Citizen video, which was second or third ever video on this channel, I believe, was a Star Citizen video in 2014. As for my impressions on patch 3.17, I haven't had a particularly deep look at it because when I first come on the test server there was a lot of disconnects and all I wanted to do was get to the local river, which we didn't manage to do, but I do like the clouds though, I'll give you that. I like the clouds over on Hurston, that's one thing we have had a look at. Okay, so a bit of a shot there as we're heading off into the atmosphere. Slightly above the atmosphere, so we're going to try and race the sun. Yeah, I can't remember actually the last time I streamed Star Citizen, if ever. I probably only streamed it a couple of times. I've got quite a few videos on it. I haven't streamed it very often. Alright, so the sun was in that direction, wasn't it? So we're going to have to get a bit more altitude, I think, to get the speed. You know what, we've still got 82 million kilometers to ladder. Nice glitch there. Yeah, it's not so much that the river wasn't found, it's just that I wasn't able to find the river Silas. I got about 5 kilometers away from it and then disconnected, so I kind of gave up after that. Killon, this, I didn't buy the ship with money, with real world money. This is on the test server. Pretty much most ships are very easily accessible on the test server because the game, you kind of get, look, where are we? I mean, which tab it is? How can I forget which tab it is? Well, anyway, you get quite a few, you get 1.5 million credits or something like that. I'll see them here. You get 1.5 million credits and you can buy a load of in-game ships with in-game money on that. Yeah, lead videos can be hard to make load. It can be hard, it's difficult to come up with another topics for fresh topics for Elite, but you may have noticed Elite Dangerous videos around about 25%, I believe, of my content this year. I did it up the other day. I've made about 50 videos in total for the channel so far this year, and about 12 of those, something like that, for Elite. So yeah. Right, so we're obviously not got enough speed here to race the sun. But maybe, if we're lucky, a ground target. Stanton, we don't want that, we want one of those ground targets below the ground. I'm probably going to have to go up into space, aren't I? Back down again. Don't really want to do that. I need to be above 10k for the... Already am, we're at 16. Okay, let's do a steeper climb then, if that's the case. Look at that horizon. Oh, there we go. We can see the sun again. Nice. Okay, let's try and get that in shot here. Okay, just going quiet because I'm concentrating. Yeah, I regularly think about the future of Elite Jimbo. I think most of us are in the same boat. We're not really sure where things are going, and waiting on information from Frontier. That's the problem there. Let's try that shot again because we can get the ship's canopy in the front there, I think. we go. Let's try that once more. Then we'll try this from another angle. We'll level the ship out and try it from another angle. Tell you what, the clouds on MicroTech look much better from an altitude than the clouds on Hurston. Level the ship out a bit. Do a couple of shots from the outside, I think. There we go. Don't press Alt F4. That's the problem with the cinematic camera being on F4. I have done Alt F4 more than once in this. Yeah, that is a problem, Alcon. The planets are obviously small in Star Citizen, so the clouds do look too large. And the atmosphere is comparatively at low level. It should be a lot higher. But it's, it still looks pretty good. There's not many games out there where they've got, these type of planetary tech, so try another angle there. We go. We're just have myself moving around on the other upper atmosphere there for a few seconds. Actually, if we turn, no, we won't. I was going to pivot the camera and get some more light on the ship, but if we do that, we're going to lose the view of the sun there. Right, so let's see if we can find a location down on the planetary surface in the sunlight. Okay, that's probably a bit too much in the Terminator over there. It's probably going to be a bit brighter, but we could do with something more in the sun than that, surely. Let's just go for this one here. That's the furthest along. It's probably going to be a little bit light over there. Perhaps by the time we get there, something else will be in view as well. There is an easier way to get to the river, by the way. Okay. Oh, this was much further over than I thought. So we're going to go down and have a look in the snow over some of these mountains, maybe. Is that? There's a cloud over there. I thought for a second that the glass canopy was getting misted up. Hey there, Oblivionix. I like that name. How you doing? Yeah, the clouds look really nice. Do agree with that. Alright, let's hopefully not crash as I do this, but the horizon's not as straight as I would like, but this will do. Hey there, Mockrim. Star Citizen's actually going remarkably well at the moment. We haven't had any performance problems, but the trick here is to just get this camera shot without crashing into the mountains. So I'm going to have to be pretty quick. We're getting low now. And a bit too low. I'm going to keep chancing it. That's as far as I'm willing to go, though. Gonna pull up and keep level with the horizon here. There we go. Let's try that again. As we can try that from a slightly different angle, actually. There we go. I crashed the ship, Neil. The game hasn't crashed yet, amazingly. Right, so let's get down. Oh, we are certainly throttling along a bit too much there. Turn it to medium graphics settings to high. Okay, Heath, we'll give it a try. Like I said early on, I tried to keep it relatively low because I didn't want to put too much strain on things. Okay, and let's see what that does. Lovely blue sky here today, haven't we? Look at that. Right, so has that graphic setting fixed some of the popping on the trees? It looks like it has, doesn't it? Oh, we are going up a bit too high. Not perfect. We've still got some problems there with the shadows. But not to worry, we're going to get down and land here somewhere, so we want to land amongst those trees. I think we've got a nice little cluster of trees there. We're going to go and look in there. Push the settings to max. Okay. Don't want to push it too high today, but oh, it already is very high there. Field of view, also we've got sharpening. Everything is pretty much as high as it's going to go, I think. Thoughts on the retro spacesuits in Elite? Alcon, I'm going to be completely honest and say I haven't seen them. Okay, right. We're going to land in this forest and go for a bit of a stroll. Hopefully we land the ship level this time and get back in it safely. That was a harder landing than I would have liked, but not to worry. Look at that, that's rocking well, isn't it? Ah, you know why? I didn't put the landing gear down. What a donut. Yeah, enjoy the ride. Let's try that again, but this time with the landing gear. It does help, doesn't it?
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. That's better. Okay. See if we can get a static shot here somewhere then. Interesting that the camera actually clips through the ship. That'll do. Not quite level for the camera. The horizon's not actually going to take anything there because the camera's skewiff. Matthew, yes, I do think the issue with gathering raw materials on Odyssey is a problem. I don't actually play any Odyssey game content, and that is a big part of the reason. There we go. Listen to that, it's crunching snow. Look looking good. Sounding good. Right. Want a different camera angle there? Oh, if we're going to get a decent camera angle here. Too bad, I guess. Yeah, it's not very interesting area though, is it? That will do that. Or maybe not. Okay, so is this a different animation now because of the snow? Is he meant to be wading through the snow? Is that what's going on there? Can't say I'm a fan of that. Anyone know? Is that a new snow animation? Oh, too windy. Is that what it is? Well, you know, if the wind was that bad, then we should be seeing some effects on the shrubs here, shouldn't we? And the snow being kicked up, but oh well. Oh well. It does look weird, doesn't it? Hmm. Still, pretty nice looking area, eh? Can't tell which direction the wind is blowing. Can't even hear the wind. Okay, well, I think that'll do it. So, I think we're, what, we're about 2.5 hours into the stream. I think we're going to leave it right here. We've got quite a few clips of footage. You're going to see me using the clips from this stream in future videos. I'm going to have to go through it and cut all those clips out. All those kind of... I won't go as far as to say they were cinematic because I didn't do any especially good camera pans there, but there's some decent footage there that we can use for future videos. So I'm going to go through that 2.5 hours worth of footage and see what I can extract from it. But in terms of the live stream, I think we're going to leave it right there. I want to thank everyone for coming along, and thanks for the membership as well as the donations as well. Those were very much appreciated. So I think we're, in fact, I don't even know why I'm bothered getting back in the constellation. We don't really need to. We can stay right here. I've got to get in there anyway. Listen to that crunch. Okay, so we're going to head right off. Hopefully you'll join me again for another stream. Probably not next Saturday, but the Saturday after. And we'll do the same thing. We'll play another game and capture some more B-roll footage, perhaps for Microsoft Flight Simulator next time. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, thanks for the mods and admins for helping out as well. Thank you, Stuart. And I don't know if you're still there, Raptor, but thanks, and thank you, Jan, as well. Bet you're in Discord. If anyone does want to join the Discord channel, Stuart's left a link there. You two jump in there. So I'm off. Catch you all next time. Thanks again.